Hello students, welcome to our Read Aloud. Last week we learned all about fruits and vegetables and how some of them grow underground, some grow on the ground, some start climbing up on a vine, some grow on bushes, and some up in the trees. Today we're going to enjoy a really fun folk tale that makes a connection to tops and bottoms. So on the cover I see a big bear who looks kind of sleepy sitting in a chair. And there's a smiley rabbit with some vegetables. There's corn and beets, carrot, radish. Ooh, and there's another cute little bunny. And oh, there's like a little piece of broccoli as a symbol for the book. And on the back, there's another big pile of vegetables with some little bunnies hiding out. Okay, this is called Tops and Bottoms, adapted and illustrated by Janet Stevens. It says adapted because it's from a folktale. And I'm opening like this because it opens differently. And look at the beautiful end papers. Wow, all those vegetables are making me hungry. Beets, carrots, corn, celery, radishes, red oak lettuce, carrots, broccoli, more corn. Oh, it all looks so yummy and fresh. Okay, oh, and look at this beautiful title page, Tops and Bottoms. So here is what grows underground. Underneath the bottoms are the carrots, the radishes, the beets. And these are just the roots of the things that grow up on top, like lettuce and celery. And these are beet greens and carrot greens and radish greens. Here we go. Okay, I think we're out in the country. There's a little cottage, a little house, and there's a big bear asleep in a chair on the porch. Let's see. Once, oh, look for the O. It has a cute little radish. Isn't that nice? Once upon a time there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. Oh, okay, so there's Bear asleep on his porch, and look who is watching from their burrow. It's the rabbit family. Not far down the road lived a hare. Remember, a hare is another word for a rabbit. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise and had sold all of his land to a bear to pay off the debt. Hare and his family were in very bad shape. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan. There they are talking. Mrs. Hare and Mr. Hare, Father Hare. Okay, so it looks like they're going to go talk to the bear. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear, wake up. It's your neighbor, Hare, and I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle. Yes, sir, Bear, we're in this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what'll it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "The top half or the bottom half. It's up to you. Tops or bottoms?" Let's see," Bear said with a yawn. I'll take the top half, Hare. Right, tops." Hare smiled. "It's a done deal, Bear." So they made a deal. And Bear is still asleep on the porch. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. Oh, look at all the little ones pulling out the weeds. Those are dandelions. A weed is a plant that is not the plant you want. Even though they are pretty, most people don't want dandelions in their vegetables. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear, you get the tops and I get the bottoms." Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops, tossed them into a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms aside for himself. Well, there's all the tops for Bear, and there's the bottoms for the rabbit family. Bear stared at his pile. But Hare, all the best parts are in your half. You chose the tops, Bear, Hare said. Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season I want the bottoms. Hare agreed. It's a done deal, Bear. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, just like before. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms and I get the tops." Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. Okay, so look at the broccoli and the celery and the lettuce. And there's what Bear gets. Just the roots. Bear looked at his pile and scowled. "Hare, you have cheated me again." "But Bear," Hare said, "you wanted the bottoms this time." Bear growled, "You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms." "You're right, poor old Bear," sighed Hare. "It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear." Oh, and Bear is still asleep. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, then watered and weeded some more. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms." I'm wondering what it's going to be. Are you? There, in front of Bear's house, lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom and the tassels at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. "See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear, it's a done deal." Oh, wow. So if you can imagine the way the corn grows, way up at the top are the tassels, and at the bottom are the roots that stick in the ground, and Hare saved for himself the corn that grows in the middle of the stalk, right? Oh, boy, he looks mad. Look at him now. By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. So there is Bear, finally, no more lazy, working his own field. And there's the Hare family with their vegetable stand. The end. So, wow, there's a lot to think about from that book. One thing I do want to point out, though, is that some of the tops, especially from the first planting, some of those tops you can eat, right? It's okay to eat, and I'm going to show you the picture. Some root vegetables, like beets and radishes, you can eat the tops. You can just eat them in salad or cook them, and they're really quite flavorful and yummy. Anyway, so since this is a folk tale, I think there must be a moral or lesson. What's the moral of the story? What do you think? I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in class, and I'm wondering what you think the lesson in tops and bottoms is. Okay, don't forget to keep washing your hands, cover your coughs and sneezes, do some reading, do some writing, help your family around the house, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.